Very good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Race Preview on this Friday meeting here at Bangalore, the 12th day of the Bangalore Winter Meeting 2018 and 19. We start off the first race, the Division 2 of the Amber Region Plate. This is a race for handicap for horses rated 15 to 35, distance is 1200 meters. We start off with number 1, Anakin, who ran 6 Queen Solos. The winner is the Chennai run you're looking at of Anakin. This horse out of Varana, out of Zabaya, who finished on ending up in that mid-pack after that 6th in his previous outing, ended up finishing on 6th, in fact, in this outing. Queen's Hall is the winner. For tongue strap rubber bit rated at 25. 2 will be Simply Magical, who finished on 3rd. Stars in His Eyes was the winner. Well up with the front runners is Simply Magical, sporting the colors of orange with black panel is Simply Magical. Well, still there in the 3rd position and ended up finishing on there itself is Simply Magical. Strong suited of Age of Magic, Swan Blinkers Tungster Crossnose Band, rated at 25. 3 will be Piccola. Piccola ran 2nd. Piper Regina was the winner of this race. Been produced about 3 wide off the fence is Piccola in the colors of red with dark blue cross sashes. Came and finished on 2nd on the outing. Up there in front for most part of the journey and then ended up eventually running 2nd on this outing is Piccola, rated at 23. Sporting side chick piece. Piper Regina, the winner. 4 will be Royal Resolution, who ran 6th. Was in that mid-pack was Royal Resolution, almost 5th at this stage, and eventually ended up finishing on 6th on the starting. After that, 5th behind Psychic Force and 4th behind She's My Script. Ended up finishing on 6th behind Gerontocrat. From Blinkers Tongue Strap, rated at 23 is number 4 Royal Resolution. Western Aristocrat at Surla Tate is number 4. 5 will be Sahara. Sahara ran 3rd. Lofty Thoughts was the winner of this race. This is race number 46 you're looking at, who came and finished on 3rd, and the starting was up there for most part of the journey was Sahara. Netways out of Marisa Go and ended up eventually running 3rd out of 13 runners. Previously ran 5th out of 6 runners behind St. Petersburg from Tungstar Crossness Band, rated at 23. 6 is Shaktiman. Shaktiman ran 4th. Towering Storm. This is the Mysore run you're looking at, Shaktiman. Well, in that 2nd, in fact 3rd position, and eventually ended up finishing on 4th. 2nd behind Tough Spirit in his previous occasion, and ran 4th out of 14 runners behind Towering Storm is Shaktiman. West Virginia out of Argentina from Blinkers Tongue Strap, rated at 23. 7 is Country Star. Roy Murited of Manji is a Country Star, who ended up finishing on 12th. St. Petersburg was the winner. Race number 87 is the one which is in question, and up there in front for most part of the journey, and then gradually fading out of the scene is Country Star, to end up finishing on beating one home in this outing is Country Star. Previously 11th out of 12 runners being Trigger, and in this occasion 12th out of 13 runners, rated at 22 is number 7 Country Star. 9 will be Simone. Simon finished on 10th. Angel's Kiss was the winner of this race, and Simon was the one sporting that white cap, out for an 8, very tenderly handled. In fact, had that free opening, and in spite of that, ended up eventually running 10th out of 12 runners. Angel's Kiss was the winner. Is supported of Optimals from Tungstar Crossers Band, rated at 22. 10 will be So I Think. So I Think finished 12th. Yet another runner which was in that mid-pack and then faded out of the scene is So I Think. Big Bad Bob out of Amended is number 10. So I Think was at 3 outings. 7th behind Alpha with 11th behind Benediction. And in this occasion, 12th out of 13 runners, Ain was the winner of this race. And this also, I think, ran 12th, rated at 22. 11 is Indian Fury. Indian Fury finished 8th. Yarvazan was the winner of this race, and Indian Fury sporting that yellow cap was in that mid-pack being pushed hard as Indian Fury. Is that a Chevalier at a Southern Star. Hasn't done anything much of note of to merit any consideration as Indian Fury, and ended up 8th out of 12 runners. Yarvazan the winner, rated at 21 spin cross nose band. 12 is Perfect Asta. Perfect Asta was the one, was towards the rail side. Yet another back marker is Perfect Asta, and finished on last. In fact, the winner being Rosebrook, who came and eventually notched up that win. This is the Bangalore summer run you're looking at of Perfect Asta. All his 3 runs are disappointing enough, running off the frame on all his 3 occasions when Blinkers Tongue Strap, rated at 16. The second race is the Native Chieftain Plate. Distance is 1400. Forces rated 15 to 35. 4 is old and over. We start off with number 1, Ultimate Power, who ran 6th. Casey, the winner of this race. And Ultimate Power was the one is out of Epicenter, out of Methodical is Ultimate Power. And finished third on the first starting being Raven Star. But on this occasion, surprisingly, that extra 200 meters, ran a poor race, finishing 6th out of 12 runners. And Casey, when Blinkers rated at 29, is number 1, Ultimate Power. 2 will be She Stylish, who ran 10th. Spirituous was the winner. Well, towards the rail side, positioned towards the rail side was She Stylish, putting that blue cap on the top of your screen and then fading out gradually to run, just beating 2 home in this race. Was the winner, and his last starting beating Music Divine. But on this run, 10th out of 12 runners, Spirituous the winners. One Blinkers rubber bet rated at 28. 3 is Incitatus, and number 4, T With Me, are the next 2 runners. Incitatus finished 5th. Silken Striker was the winner in the colors of gold with dark blue epaulets, peacock blue cap was Incitatus. Tea With Me, on the other hand, was the one who has been produced on the wide outside is Tea With Me, and ended up 10th out of 10 runners is Tea With Me. Is at a Steinbeck out of Sea Princess is Tea With Me. Ran 7th behind Lofty Thoughts, 10th behind Silken Strikers, one tongue stop rate 25. This is the current winter runner looking at. Incitatus, other than ran 7th behind Raven Star, and 5th behind Silken Striker, rated at 26 is number 3, Incitatus. 5 is All By Myself. All By Myself finished 5th, well up with the front runners. Leading the pack was All By Myself, and Raven Star was the one which put in that spirited performance and came and eventually notched up the twin, whereas All By Myself, who led the field and finished on 5th on this outing, is All By Myself, is that of Abbasid out of You Beauty, putting basket bed side cheek piece rated at 23. 6 is Bold Runner. Bold Runner finished 7th. Zala Princess was the winner, and Bold Runner was the one who was gradually fading out of the scene. Is Bold Runner, and ended up 7th out of 9 runners after doing all the running. Faded out to run 7th out of 9 runners. 11th behind Heidi's Folly on the previous occasion. This is the summer run you're looking at of Bold Runner. Mall of Kinter at a Jade Image, rated at 23, is number 6. 7 is Bravado. Bravado ran 5th. Lofty Thoughts was the winner. Well, Bravado was the one who was in that pack bunch, spurring the silks of red gold belt, white and gold striped sleeves, and red cap is Bravado. And this horse ran 5th out of 13 runners. Previously in Mysore ran 12th out of 14 runners. This is certainly an improved performance after that poor performance in Mysore. Ran 5th out of 13 runners with Lofty Thoughts from Blinkers, rated at 23. 8 will be Scarlet Princess, who finished on 2nd. Ambrosia was the winner of this race, and Ambrosia was the one who was angling for his run, got that run towards the rail side, and Scarlet Princess still battling on up there in front, and ultimately Ambrosia shot through to take it up and win this race, whereas Scarlet Princess ran a mighty race to finish on 2nd on this outing, rated at 23 is one tongue strap. 9 will be Depth Charge. Depth Charge ran 5th. Princess Pride was the winner of this race, and Depth Charge putting the blue cap towards the rail side in the 3rd position and fading out to end up finishing on 5th out of 11 runners is Depth Charge. Princess Pride was the winner. 10th on the previous run behind Ramon, rated at 22 is number 9, Depth Charge. 10 is Desert Gold. Desert Gold ran 9th. Ain was the winner of this race. Was in that pack bunch was Desert Gold in the colors of red with gold swastika is Desert Gold. Was at the 3 outings this season and finished 6th behind Alpha with 11th behind Angel's Kiss, and in this occasion 9th behind Ain. One tongue strap side cheek piece rated at 21. Mal of Kintarat of Sudestada is number 10, Desert Gold. 11 will be Dreams United. Dreams United is out of Machi Pichu out of Manassas Princesses. Dreams United being produced about 5-6 wide off the fence and ran into to finish on 6th on the starting. 6th out of 11 runners behind Parting Shot was Dreams United after some deplorable performance. Ran 6th on the starting, rated at 19. One Blinkers, and tongue strap is number 11, Dreams United. 12 will be King of Hearts. King of Hearts ran 9th. Core Regiment was the winner. Mysore footage run looking race number 56, where King of Hearts was wearing that all black colors with the white cap was King of Hearts, and ended up finishing on 9th out of 12 runners. 9th right throughout was King of Hearts. Never improved at all. Previously 11th out of 12 runners been Freeport, and in this occasion 9th being Core Regiment for Blinkers tongue strap, rated at 17 is number 12, King of Hearts. The 3rd race coming up as we run up the pre of the 2nd and more to the 3rd race. They make it that to plate. This is a race for Horses rated 60 and above, distance is 1200 meters. We start off with number 1 Turf Star and number 3 Hot and Fire. Turf Star was the one who ran 6th. Hot and Fire was angling for his run and ran 10th. Automatic was the winner of this race. The couple of horses were bunching up on the outside, and Automatic was the one who shot into the lead at the final 200 meters and ultimately won by a margin of 1.5 length, whereas Turf Star ran 6th after that win, beating Hot and Fire from Dinker's Tongue Strap, rated 81. Hot and Fire was the one, second being Turf Star, and in this occasion 10th out of 11 runners being Automatic. Pretty hard to digest after that good performance of both these two horses running off the frame, rated at 75 from Tongue Strap and Cross Nose Band. 2 will be Life Awaits, number 5 Sidewinder, number 6 China One, and number 7 Gypsy. These are the 4 runners we go across to. Life Awaits is the one who ran 4th behind Turf Star and 3rd behind Diamond Race from Tongue Strap, rate 77, whereas number 5 in the card, that Sidewinder. Sidewinder was the one who ran 4th in his last starting behind Smilestone, and in this run ran 6th out of 11 runners behind Diamond Race from Tongue Strap, Cross Band, rate 73. Gypsy was the one we have a look at, finished on ending up 6th on this outing. After that, second in his previous outing behind Star Cracker, rated at 67 from Tongue Strap, Cross Nose Band, and China One was the one who ran 5th out of 11 runners from Tongue Strap, Cross Nose Band, rated at 68 is number 5 China One. Multi-dimensional Star of China is number 5, is number 6 China One. 4 will be Mansitude. Mansitude ran 2nd. Royal Serenity was the winner of this race. This is the Mysore footage run you're looking at of Royal Serenity, where came and loomed large on the outside to come and eventually won on this win on this occasion, whereas Mansitude still battling on there with Royal Serenity, and ultimately Royal Serenity quickened and Mansitude ran a mighty race to finish on 1 length behind the winner. Should run a promising race, winning Dexter Ringbet, rated at 74. And 8 will be St. Petersburg, who was the eventual winner in this race. St. Petersburg was up there in front and ultimately won this race by a margin of a nose, beating Theodoro. Is St. Petersburg is supported of Savitskia, previously winner, beating Cullinan, and this run repeated the winning performance. But in Tongue Strap, Cross Nose Band, Pacifier, rated at 61, is number 8 St. Petersburg. The 4th race is the G. Krishnappa Memorial Trophy. Division 1 distance run is 1200 meters. We start off with number 1 Alpha, who ran 4th. Castaway was the winner of this race. Florencia was the one who has been produced on the wide outside, ran 9th on the starting, and Princess Holly finished 13th, was the widest of all, almost nearing the edge of the sand track, and Ultimate Speed finished on 10th on the starting, is Ultimate Speed. But let's have a look at Alpha. This is the horse which won his last outing, beating Kudla Punch, and subsequently on this run ran 4th out of 13 runners behind Castaways from Blinker's Tongue Strap, rated at 50 is Alpha, whereas number 3 in the card, Florencia, finished on 9th out of 13 runners behind Castaway from Tongue Strap. Side Chickpeas, rated at 45. Number 5 we have a look at his Princess Holly. Princess Holly ran 13th out of 13 last in this race. His Princess Holly rated at 43. And we also have a look at number 10 in the card. That's Ultimate Speed, finished on ending up in that back bunch. Is Ultimate Speed, rated at 40, is number 10 Ultimate Speed in Green Coast at a Methodical. 2 will be Panama. Panama was the eventual winner in this race, as Panama race number 56 is the one which is in question. And after the 3rd B and Minerva Rose emerged victorious by a margin of 1 3/4 lengths, beating Rose Brook. Is Panama is of Abbotside at a practically perfect spin. Tongue Strap, Cross Nose Band, rated at 48, is number 2 Panama. And 4 is Dagobert. Dagobert ran 11th, all set to go. The winner, race number 40, where Dagobert, after running twice in Mysore and once in Bangalore Summer, ended up finishing on 11th out of 11 runners in all set to goes win. This is race number 40 you're looking at. Pretty bad run. No form to go by in his previous outings as well. When Tongue Strap, Cross Nose Band, rated at 43, is number 4, Dagobert. 6 will be Summer Palace. Summer Palace ran 3rd, and Kingsfield ran 13th. Wings of Desire was the winner of this race. Well, let's have a look at Summer Palace's credential. After the 3rd behind Air Command, this horse ran 3rd once again behind Wings of Desire in race number 52. From Blinker's Tongue Strap, Cross Nose Band, rated at 43, is number 6 Summer Palace. Number 7 Kingsfield, on the other hand, ran 13th out of 14 runners. After that win in his last winter outing, beating Kiva, hasn't done anything much of note. Very sparingly raced is Kingsfield. Netwiz out of Karasia, rated at 42. Number 8 is Yervazan. The eventual winner in this race is Yervazan. Well up with the front runners, and then ultimately extended the margin. Won very fluently on this occasion is Yervazan. Although it was Armin was the one who was bridging on the gap on every stride. Look at the finish at the last few strides. And Ervazan won by a margin of 1 3/4 lengths from basket, but rated at 42. 9 is Daisy Duke, the eventual winner. Race number 91 in Mysore, where Daisy Duke won on this outing, giving a couple of hard cracks or so, and beat Andermatt by a margin of 3/4 of a length. Is Daisy Duke, despite slightly shifting out, managed to win by a margin of 3/4 of a length. One Tungster Crossnose band rated at 41. 11 will be Chemical Romance. Chemical Romance ran 10th. Minerva Rose was the winner of this race, and Chemical Romance was the one is that of Mal of Kintar out of Hava Fizz is Chemical Romance, and finished on 10th out of 11. Whereas 10th right throughout was Chemical Romance. Never showed any semblance of improvement and finished on there itself. Barring that one run in last winter, finished second behind Minerva Rose. Hasn't done anything much of note in the subsequent two outings. Is Chemical Romance from Blinkers Tongue. Number 12 will be Mahanati. Mahanati ran 10th. Sarais Noah was the winner of this race. Been produced about 6-7 wide off the fence was Mahanati in the colors of orange with light green quarters, black sleeves, orange and light green hooped cap. Finished on 10th on the starting. Well, after that Bangalore summer season, skipped the entire Mysore and made his appearance in winter in race number 3 and finished on 10th out of 11 runners. Sarais Noah the winner, putting Crossnose band rated at 37. The fifth race is the Manassas Sarovar Trophy. Distance is 1800. Force is rated 45-65. We have a look at number 1, Gusty Wind, who finished on 9th. Mr. Handsome was the winner of this race. Number 2, Set a Glow, ran 4th. And number 5, Set to Win, finished 3rd. These are the 3 runners we go across to. Let's have a look at Gusty Wind. Gusty Wind in race number 41 finished 9th out of 9 runners, last in this outing, where Mr. Handsome came and emerged victorious, came alongside and took out the running and won very fluently. Is Mr. Handsome from Tungsten rate 59. Number 2 on the other hand, Set a Glow ran 4th out of 9 runners after that win in his last starting, rated at 58 from Tungsten Crossnose band. And we also have a look at number 5 in the card, Sent to Win, who finished on 3rd on this occasion. Winning Blinkers, Tungsten Basket, but Hood rated at 51 is number 5, Set to Win. Multi-damage shutter set aside is number 5, Set to Win. 3 will be Ambitious Reward, who ran 7th. Bascadaro was the winner of this race. Race number 84 is the one which is in question. An Ambitious Reward, after that fine third behind Cory Bantic in his previous occasion, ended up finishing on 7th out of 10 runners. Pretty hard to digest after that performance in his previous outing, running a poor race in a subsequent outing behind Bascadaro. Tungstop rated at 54 as Ambitious Reward. 4 will be Mystic Music. Well, Mystic Music finished 6th. Raw Gold is the winner, was very prominently positioned with that white cap up there in front. Is Mystic Music, a little bit of jostling off there, and then ultimately Mystic Music ran 6th on the starting, 3rd behind Bascadaro, and in this occasion 6th out of 12 runners. Raw Gold, the winners from Tungsten Crossnose band, rated at 53 is number 4, Mystic Music. Number 6 will be Silver Dew, ran 3rd. Psychic Force is the winner of this race. This is the Mysore season run. Looking at race number 86 is the one. And Silver Dew was the one who ran 3rd on the starting Mysore run in race number 86. Finished on 3rd over that mile trip is Silver Dew. Charmod, Princess Yamuna, and finishing on just about almost 3 lengths off the winner is Silver Dew. 7 is Point to Prove, and 3rd Reunion was the winner. Race number 48 is the one, and Reunion is the one who's starting to come up on the outside, accelerate, give it a tap or so, and this horse ended up finishing on 3rd on that outing in Hyderabad. Previously ran 2nd behind Full Bloom here in Bangalore in race number 29, and went out to Hyderabad and ran 3rd out of 6 runners behind Reunions from Tungsten Crosses band, rated at 50 is Point to Prove. Well, 8 will be King of the Wind. The eventual winner in this race is King of the Wind, and ended up finishing on as the eventual winner in this race, beating the Invader is King of the Wind. The horse which won the 2,000 guineas here in Bangalore was the Invader, but King of the Wind won by a comprehensive margin of 4.5 lengths, beating the Invader, rated at 48 as from Tungstop and Crossnose band. Lysergus at number 10, Nitromax are the next 2 runners. Lysergus is the one who was at 3 outings, 2nd behind Sarais Nova, subsequently ran 8th behind King of the Wind, and 3rd behind Don't Dilly Dally is Lysergus from Tungstop, rated at 48 is Lysergus, whereas Nitromax is the one who was a fancied runner that day and started to come up and loom large on the outside, but Don't Dilly Dally was the one who kicked on gamely to win by a margin of a head, and Nitromax finishing on a close second. Spawning Blinkers Tongue stop rate 47. The sixth race is the G. Krishnappa Memorial Trophy Division 2. Distance is 1200 meters. We start our look at number 1, Tarini, who ran second. Bora Bora was the winner. And Tarini in the colors of dark blue with yellow checks, dark blue sleeves is Tarini. Well, came in, ended up eventually running a second on the starting is Tarini. Bora Bora was the eventual winner. Slipped through towards the inside and came and ran second. 3/4 lengths behind the winners from Blinkers 8:42. 2 will be Venus Bay and number 9, Iron Man are the next two runners. But let's have a look at Venus Bay's credential. Venus Bay was the one who was in that mid-pack and started to come up with a good turn of foot and ended up eventually running second. 1 3/4 lengths behind the winner is Venus Bay. Race number 52 ran second on this outing is Venus Bay's from Tungstop Crosshouse Band. Basket Bit is Venus Bay, whereas the other runner in this race is Iron Man. Ran a disappointing race, finishing on 11th out of 14 runners in race number 52. Wings of Desire, the winners from Tungstop Crosshouse Band, rated at 36. 3 will be Wonder Blaze and number 7 in the card, Charmaine. Well, Wonder Blaze ran 6th in that mid-pack. Castaway was the winner of this race, and Charmaine was the one who ran 11th. Up there was Charmaine, but let's have a look at the first runner, Wonder Blaze. Wonder Blaze 10th on the first running being Lady Legend, and in this occasion 6th out of 13 runners being Castaway is Wonder Blaze. As at 2 outings, both his runs are disappointing from Tungstop Crosses Band, rate 41, whereas number 7 in the card, Charmaine, is out of A Support at a Caribbean Queen, ended up finishing on 11th out of 13 runners. One Blinkers, Tungstop Crossnose Band, rated at 37, is number 7 Charmaine, A Support out of Caribbean Queen. 4 is Gratian Light, and number 10 also coming up for scrutiny. Gratian Light finished 7th on the outing after running 9th on the first running being Legend and 5th being Castaway, and 7th being Panama is Gratian Lights from Tungstop Crosses Band, rated at 40, whereas number 10 in the card, that's Kasoli. Let's have a look at Kasoli's credential. This is a horse which won in Mysore and but subsequently hasn't reproduced that form and ran 8th being Wings of Desire and 11th out of 11 runners being Panama. One Tungstop rated at 36 is number 10 Kasoli. What's the script of the Sea Gulf is number 10 Kasoli. War and Voy will be the next runner to go across. Well, War and Voy ran 12th. Quick Action was the winner of this race. A little bit of jostling, and ultimately War and Voy finished on 12th out of 12 runners. Last in this outing is War and Voy. After that jostling out there, and War and Voy ran last, 12th out of 12 runners in race number 44. Quick Action was the winner. This is the Meister run you're looking at, rated at 40s. From Tungstop is War and Voy. Multi-damage at a Blue Ridge is War and Voy. And 6 will be Most Welcome. Most Welcome finished 5th. Velocitad was the winner of this race, and Most Welcome was the one in the colors of red with black star sleeves and cap is Most Welcome. Wind Legend of Kia Ora ran as an eventual winner, beating Indian Pharaoh in his previous outing, and in this run ran 5th out of 8 runners behind Velocitad is Most Welcome from Tungstop, rated at 38. 8 is Moran Gabriela. Moran Gabriela ran second. Ain was the winner of this race. Well, up there in front is Moran Gabriela, and still holding on with a slender lead. And Ain was the one which warmed up on the outside to come and notch up this victory by a margin of 1 3/4 of a length. And Moran Gabriela ran a mighty second on this outing. 9th being Princess Pride, and in this run ran second on this occasion, rated at 37 is number 8 Moran Gabriela. 11 is Air of Distinction. Air of Distinction is out of Excellent Art, out of Gold Mary is Air of Distinction. Well, in the colors of gold with brown belt and cap was Air of Distinction. Finished 10th on the starting, 7th being Ramon, and 10th out of 11 runners being Full Bloom from Blinkers, rated at 32. 12 will be Santorini Secret. Santorini Secret finished on 11th on the starting is Santorini Secret. Mysore ran 11th being Daisy Duke, but on this occasion once again ran 11th out of 11 runners being Raven Star in his lone outing here in winter as well as in summer, finishing off the frame on both occasions, rated at 31 is number 12 Santorini Secret. The last race coming up, the running of the Division 1 of the Amber Region Plate. Handicap horses rated 15 to 35, distance 1201 will be Angel's Kiss was the one we have a look at. Well, Angel's Kiss was the surprise package on that day. Well, came up with a blistering turn of 4 on the outside to come and notch up this win by a margin of 2 3/4 of length, beating Odyssey is Angel's Kiss. Literally zip past the front runner to win very convincingly. This Tungstop Crossnose Band, rated at 35. 2 will be Annalise. Annalise ran 5th. Mohican was the winner of this race, and Annalise was the one was almost in that fifth or sixth position in that mid pack, and eventually ended up finishing on fifth after that seventh being full bloom in his previous outing. Ran fifth out of 12 runners, being Mohican, rated at 33 is Annalise. 3 will be Alvarez. Alvarez ran fourth. Ramon was the winner of this race, and Alvarez was the one in the colors of red with gold belt, white and gold striped sleeves is Alvarez, who ran fourth on the starting. Previously ran once in Mysore and ran off the frame, but in this run ran fourth out of 10 runners, being Ramon, rated at 32 spoon blinkers. 4 will be Aceros. Aceros ran third. Ervazan was the winner of this race, and Ervazan won very fluently on that outing, whereas Aceros under the whip came and finished on third on the starting. Still second at the stage. Armin was the one who put in that late burst of speed to come and finish on a flying second, and Aceros ran third, rated at 27 is Aceros. Varanara out of Bespoke. 5 is Arrogance. Arrogance was the one who was another runner which was fancied the other day, but could only finish on 1 length behind the winner, where Arrogance was challenging Music Divine, and ultimately Music Divine held on to win, whereas Arrogance had to pull out all his reserves but could not end up as a winner, finishing second on the starting, 1 length behind. Spun blinkers, rated at 25. Well, 6 is Duxton. Late Vagabond is Duxton, finishing on 10th on the starting is Duxton. Is out of Crimson China out of Venturious, finished 10th out of 12 runners on the starting. Race number 47, the winner being Spanish Beauty, won very well on that occasion by a margin of 7 lengths, whereas Duxton, on the other hand, ended up 10th out of 12 runners, rated at 25. 8 is Red Indian. Red Indian finished 10th. Zanzibar was the winner. This is the Mumbai run you're looking at. In fact, the Pune run you're looking at of Red Indian. And last, in fact, way down the track, and then ultimately finished on there itself. Never improved at all. 7th on the first starting in Pune in race number 23. Subsequently ran 4th in his next outing, and in this run ran 10th out of 10 runners, been Zanzibar. Tungster Crossers band, rated at 25 is number 8 Red Indian. Is that of Dean's Kitten out of Cocaine is the number 8 Red Indian. 10 will be Constantinople, with Varnesco being withdrawn. We'll hop on to the next runner. That's number 10, Constantinople. But in a proof of a Corsican Gal is Constantinople, who finished on ending up third on the starting as Constantinople. In the colors of yellow with purple diamond stripes is Constantinople. Came in far too late to come and end up finishing on the third on the starting, with Benediction winning this race as one Tungster Crossnose band side chickpeas, rated at 24. 11 will be Astron, but in a proof of Astral Queen is number 11 Astron. Ended up in that back bunch, second last in fact, and ended up finishing on 7th out of 9 runners behind Stars in His Eyes is Astron, rated at 23 is one Tungster Rubber Bit Crossnose band. And the last runner for the day will be number 12 Silent Ruler. Let's have a look at Silent Ruler's credential, who ran 10th. Ambrosio was the winner of this race, and Silent Ruler was the one who was attempting to take the run, was in that back bunch or there. There you can see the top of his screen, spotting that red cap. Ended up eventually running 10th out of 11 runners, just beat one warm ultimately. After that, 7th behind Varkaswa, finished 10th out of 11 runners. Ambrosio, the winner. It's from Tungster Crosses band, rated at 23. So that's on the pre of today's races. We'll join you tomorrow. Until then, thank you from all of us from the CCTV room.